Game of the week, one of the games of the year, 1 p.m., 49ers, Ravens, two of the most physical teams in all of football. They both pride themselves on being bullies right now. I am so excited to watch this football game. You got the 49ers, which are arguably the best defense in football. I mean, yards per game, they are the best defense in football. We all talk a lot about the Patriots, but this 49ers team is on pace to break records as far as pass defense is concerned. It's right now, it's the best pass defense in the history of football. That's where we're at right now with the San Francisco 49ers. Now, Ravens are favored by 5.5. They got the short week. They're at home, though. Over-under at 46.5. Mike, lead it off. What do you think, dude?
Yeah, look, this is all a gut feel type of a game, and I hate picking against the 49ers, but the Ravens are as good as any team we've seen in the regular season in recent years. 7 straight victories, blowouts, back-to-back weeks over teams with winning records. First team ever to win by 34 or more points in consecutive games against winning teams. It's incredible what the Ravens have been doing. I like them to hold serve at home. I don't think it's going to be a blowout by either team. I think it's going to be a close game. Justin Tucker field goal type of a game. 24-21. I hadn't seen the over-under before I picked my score. I got 45 total points. The over-under is 46.5. But I got the 49ers covering because the Ravens 5.5, I feel like that's a little bit high. I like
agree.
the Ravens to win,
yeah,
but I like the 49ers to cover. I got 24-21. It's going to be a great game.
Yep.
And you know, I don't want to jinx Lamar Jackson, but we constantly worry about him possibly getting injured. I hope this isn't the game where it happens because that 49ers defense, they've got the weaponry to hit him and hit him hard and hit him legally. And I just hope he finds a way to avoid the big hits like he has all year.
Yeah, awesome game. Two, physical defenses like you're explaining. Two of the most creative run games in all of football. So that's the other way I look at it too. Like, again, you can't prepare for Lamar Jackson, but the 49ers defense, they do get to see the Kyle Shanahan running system, which has people going every which way, this way, that way. Oh, the ball's up the middle, the ball's out in the edge. So they're going to be a little accustomed to some of the run game design. Nothing can get you accustomed for Lamar Jackson. We know that. Also, again, the 49ers, I will say this, they do have the formula on the defensive side of the ball, I think, to slow down Lamar and company because they have 5 first-round picks, as we know. They have some other guys on their defensive line who are very good. I do think you'll see some 5 defensive lineman sets from them at times when they feel like it's going to be a run down or a run situation. So that is very interesting to me. Also, I don't think the Ravens have played an offense like this all year, and I just want to make sure, just as I pull up their schedule, I wrote this down, and I just want to look at it one more time to see this, but I don't know if they played an offense as well coached in the run game, and then to have the play action and bootlegs off of it is going to be scary. If there's one issue I have with the Ravens team and defense in general, and we saw this in the New England game, their front 7 is slow. They're big and overpowering, but they are slow. And because of that, they will play man-to-man and do things like that. And it's scary to play man-to-man against these receivers in San Francisco. I'm going with the upset, Mike. I think the 49ers are the best team in football. I think they're the most well-rounded team. I think it's very close. I think it's, neck and neck with the Ravens, with the 49ers right there. I mean, with the Patriots right there in that conversation. But I'm going to go 49ers on the road, 24-20. And a little bit of the short week, having to travel back from the West Coast for the Ravens against the Rams on Monday night, and all that plays into my thinking. But I'm going Niners here with just a gut feel, and I do think they match up pretty well with the Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah, look, it's not going to surprise me if the 49ers win the game, and they are in the middle of this very difficult stretch. They've already proven themselves against the Green Bay Packers. They've got the Saints next. They still have to play the Rams and the Seahawks. They have the heat on them from the Seattle Seahawks. Yes. They cannot afford to have a false move. Already it's feeling like Week 17 is going to be the NFC West Championship game, which has the 1 seed hanging in the balance when San Francisco goes to Seattle. And look, are they going to win every game? Are they going to go 15-1? Are they going to be 14-1 going into that last game of the season? Wouldn't that be something if they're 14-0 against the rest of the league and 0-2 against the Seahawks? We're getting ahead of ourselves. I don't think they're going to win on Sunday because I just feel like at some point, they have to step into that pothole like they did against the Seahawks when they're playing this unprecedented gauntlet of great teams with all of the teams above 80% winning percentage,
right.
3 in a row. It's never happened in the Super Bowl era. If the Saints beat the Falcons tomorrow night, it will indeed be 3 in a row with the opponents over 80% winning percentage. I feel like the Ravens at home, that energy, and they continue to be pushing toward a higher and higher level of performance. I love this one. And, remember it was 8 years ago on Thanksgiving night, Ravens 49ers, when it was the Harbaugh brothers, a year before they met in the Super Bowl. We felt like this was going to be a special matchup for years to come, and here we are. One Harbaugh is still there. The other one's gone, but it's still going to be a great game.
Yeah, I mean, I actually thought about that as I was picking this game. I was like, I mean, how weird would that be if these two teams, there is John Harbaugh going to a second Super Bowl this year, and if he had to play the 49ers again, but yet it's a different head coach. Just ironic, just a thought it was funny. All right, so we see different there.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.